Good Friday evening, everybody. How you doing on this Feel Good Friday? OG keeps forgetting to click into the show. So, of course, there you go.
I was just hiding out in the
OG
green room.
and
Oh, let me
Groot.
see. I'm not the center of the picture here. There we go. Okay, that's better. Can you see Groot? Okay,
You
yeah.
got to see Groot.
Yeah.
How you guys doing? I'm Manny Vitale, host of My Fight Our War. Today, like I said, it's Friday. It's Feel Good Friday. And tell you what, it's been a heck of this weather here in Detroit, Michigan. It's been hot. It's been humid, but you know what? It's all good.
Mm-hmm.
And getting ready for our upcoming trip. We are going to have a very busy week coming up. We are leaving
Wednesday
Wednesday the
morning.
27th. We are heading to. I cannot wait. Cannot wait for my favorite little airport, White Plain, New York, and my new best friends, my TSA agents.
I was wondering
I
what you were
wonder how
going
many
to say.
people say that. I can't wait to go through TSA.
I really want to see my TSA
I
guys.
mean, it's just you see people in line, and sometimes they're just like they're nervous and they're walking through and they're not talking. And there's me. Hey, look, hey guys. And but
Do you remember their names?
um Officer Payne
Mm-hmm.
was the
New York
one who
guy?
retired from New York.
Yeah.
And the corrections officer, damn it, I cannot remember, but we will remember when we see him. And
Mm-hmm.
God, I hope we see him because it's a lot of fun there. So we're off to White Plain, New York on August this Wednesday, the 27th, and then over to Ridgefield, Connecticut,
Mm-hmm.
where it's going to be time to go to work.
Studio.
We get there Wednesday, and there's
Shows and
right
shows
to
and
the
shows.
studio, man.
Mm-hmm.
How many? Well, we
I don't
got a
know.
bunch.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of shows we're doing,
We'll see. We'll see what
and
Matt's been able to
that's
fill in.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday. I almost said October the 30th, which was
Oh my
that's
goodness.
like
I wonder why he
yeah,
thought
and
October the 30th.
why
Did
would
anybody figure that out?
what an amazing day, October the 30th. Someone's birthday.
Yeah. The legend's
He's gonna be
birthday.
40
Okay.
ish. So yeah, on Saturday, August the 30th, we are very blessed to be part of an incredible event.
Mhm.
The Brian Cody Brothers and Sisters event foundation with my brother Coach Anthony Morrissey, Mimi, the whole Morrissey family. Get to see my nephews, Strongbow, Lone Eagle, Jaden Mason, Rage, Maddie, the whole crew, and can't wait to see them. Really looking forward to seeing Rick and Anna. Our producer Matt Cronin, Ian Bick.
You see Bill Stacks too?
I'm hoping to see Bill Stacks,
Yeah,
and
good.
it's just gonna be a good time. It's for a great cause, just a great cause. Hopefully, you guys got a chance to a couple episodes ago. Or was it our last one? But we had Coach, and then we had Anna. Our last few episodes, it was geared towards the Brian Cody Brothers and Sisters
Well, it
Foundation.
wasn't Wednesday because Wednesday you were on Talking Trash.
Yes.
I think it may have been on the 18th.
Yeah, we had
Well, whatever.
Coach on, and along with Bo, and also Anna, and just getting geared up for this event on Saturday. And when Coach was going through the itinerary, man, I mean, it's going to be a great day. Um, going to be a lot of awesome. I'm really looking forward to seeing Dave Stevens, who is just an incredible individual. Dave Stevens works over at ESPN. He is an award-winning producer, an incredible athlete back in the day, played high-level collegiate sports, also had tryouts with the Green Bay Packers, the Dallas Cowboys. I had also had a tryout for the United States baseball Olympics for the U.S. baseball team, playing right field. Oh, did I mention Dave doesn't have legs?
Yeah.
Dave does not have. Dave Stevens was born without legs, and this man
Hasn't stopped him for a minute.
I had the honor of having Dave on our show when we were in Connecticut. And one show wasn't enough. 10 shows wouldn't be enough with Dave. What he has done, what he's accomplished, what he accomplishes every day.
Just going up and down the bloody stairs.
The man
Is
is incredible.
Incredible to
You know,
watch.
And the thing is,
He can climb up and downstairs faster than we can.
he gives back so much to the community.
Yeah, he does.
Especially with kids. I sent him a message one time, and I was watching. You want to see something incredible and something very uplifting, which is perfect for today on Feel Good Friday.
Feel Good Friday.
Please go to and Google Dave Stevens, My Fight or War.
And that's with a V, Stevens.
Yep. And you'll see he's a motivational speaker. As I said, 7-time award-winning Emmy award-winning producer for ESPN. And he is so busy doing these events for the kids. And so a lot of them are these different camps, organizations with people that have these that are disabled. I can't remember the actual name of some of them, but it's instead of dealing with disabilities, it's pretty much showcasing the abilities that they have,
right? And
then just running with them,
running
with them, basically. And with Dave, that's it. I mean, it's just when you like for me, and we all heard that saying. You think you got it bad, just take a step back and look around. And the thing is, that doesn't fit this situation because Dave doesn't have it bad at all. He never looked at himself different until later in life because when he was brought up, his adopted parents treated him just like anyone else. You want something, go and get it. I'm not going to do it for you.
Just to start the very first part, when he was born, the doctor didn't even show, not right away, to the mother that he was born with no legs. And he came from money. And back then, people with money, if they had a disabled kid or somebody who wasn't perfect, they would give them away or send them away or dispose of them somehow. So they disposed of him to the foster facility or, foster care program.
Yeah, he didn't even make it that far.
Yeah, his foster parents adopted him.
And
that day he was born,
he went home to
loving
amazing people that took care of him. And he said they were much older in life. And the way he spoke about them, it was just incredible. And like I said, just talking with Dave during the show, that was the first time I ever met him in person. And it was just such a overwhelming. It's just the motivation just by being in the same room with Dave and then seeing after then getting a little more information about him, checking out his posts, a lot of his different events that he does. It really puts things into perspective.
He takes life.
Oh,
he's just the first day we met him, we were in the studio on the second floor, and he called and said, "I'm here." And I went, "Okay." He said, "Do you have an elevator?" I went, "No." So I said, "Wait a minute, I'll come down." So I come down, and out of this van, this gentleman literally hops out down to the ground, gets on a skateboard. And I'm like, okay, I'm caught off guard a little bit. And he said, "Didn't Coach tell you about me?" And I went, "Well, no, Coach said that you are fabulous. And that's all we needed to know, that Coach thought you were wonderful. So we didn't even look you up and look up any of your stories. We're just here." And then I said, well, how am I going to get you upstairs? He said, well, just open that door over there. So I opened the door and he rolled on his skateboard into the foyer, parked the skateboard to the side and went up those 2 flights of stairs like nobody's business. And I went, oh, hello. This is a new experience.
It
This is
was
pretty friggin' fabulous.
he. Yeah, I mean,
It was amazing.
when we were done with the show, he hung out for about maybe half
Short.
hour or so,
Mhm.
somewhere around there, and we were going to go out with him afterwards. So we're heading out, and he's in front of me, and there's 2 flights of stairs.
Mhm.
Man, I mean, he literally from the waist down, nothing, and his upper body, his arms,
Gotta
chest,
have
shoulders,
incredible
so
strength.
strong.
Mhm.
Down he went, man.
Boom, boom, boom.
And I didn't know about the skateboard or anything like that because I was already in the studio. I opened the door and I look, and there's a skateboard right there. And I was like, why would someone leave a skateboard right here? And all of a sudden, Dave grabs it, throws it down, hops on that sucker, and he's gone across the parking lot, opens up the door, boom, and he goes out, and that's it. And
And for him,
so-
it's normal. It's every day. But like to see it firsthand, first time, it was like, okay,
and the thing is, too,
I'm impressed.
Dave's going to be there speaking
Yes.
at the event on Saturday, and he's the first speaker. And then they've got someone else, and then I actually have the privilege of speaking at 1:00 on the 30th.
Mhm.
So really looking forward to hanging out with him and everyone else that's going to be part of this, and not only with everything they're going to have at the event as far as guest speakers. They're going to have Anna over at Peaceful Mind Treatment Centers with so many different things that they offer at their facility, at their center. We're going to have entertainment. We're going to have
Mhm.
Skylar Ray and Kayla. We're going to have
Mhm.
King Handsome. We're
Mhm.
going to have DJ Bobby Boom. We're going to have all the other people that are from Connecticut that I don't have their information in front of me that Coach rattled off. So it is going to be one heck of an event, and it doesn't end there. So like I said, we get there Wednesday, the 27th, and it's time to go to work. As soon as I land into the studio, and we've got guests lined up every like 2.5 hours,
Mhm.
do the shows, and Saturday we do the event with Coach and everybody else. And that night, we, like I said, I don't take any of this for granted, man. With everything that's happened, it's like you really count your blessings. Really, everything that's gone.
In only 13 months.
Yeah, and just like today, it's
Really?
very fitting for Feel Good Friday
Mhm.
because we get a message about 2 weeks ago or so, maybe a little more, from our producer Matt Cronin saying, "Ask you what time the event ends on Saturday, that we're going to be there on the 30th." And let him know. He goes, okay, so just so you know, because you're on the list for a VIP premiere
Event, yeah.
of the viewing of Ian Bick, what he did with Mr. Beast. And we were like, oh, okay, we're talking about it. He goes, well, it doesn't matter what time it is because you guys are on the list. So you're going.
You're going.
And just to be, invited to be part of that is such an honor. So thank you, Ian, and everyone else. Really looking forward to seeing the whole crew there from Locked In with Ian Bick, and that's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to be Saturday night, and then after that, back to Detroit on Monday, right, or Sunday?
Sunday.
Sunday.
But then
So
it's Labor Day.
yeah, so that's going to be a very, very eventful time. Really looking forward to it. So, like I said, that being said, that kind of filters right in to Feel Good Friday. I mean, Dave Stevens,
Uh-oh.
we're back.
Well, what happened?
To see everybody and be part of that
Sunspot.
is such a great event. But
Amber's in the house, so you got a half a shenanigator. Oh, yeah.
wait a
Here.
minute.
See what? See what you started,
Let's see.
Amber. So,
We got from our shenanigators
Oh yeah,
from Amber. Unicorn poop. I have unicorn poop, cotton candy,
Uh-huh.
and thank you so much for that, Amber. I just love cotton candy, and the thing is, I haven't had it so damn long.
Oh my God.
And so thank you very much. Really
Mhm.
appreciate that. And I thought I saw
Mary Jane's here.
Mary Jane, and
Oh,
thank you so much, Mary Jane. We've got everyone here. Like I said, Groot's in the house. Susie is sleeping somewhere.
sit by your
But
feet.
Amber, thank you.
By the way, Marla Hatfield is here from Athens, Alabama, and
Who's
she
here?
did Athens, Alabama. She didn't know
I said, who's here? You said
Marla
Marla.
Hatfield.
What's that on your desk?
Yeah, so I had to explain that was Groot.
Oh, Groot.
I
Yep.
sent a message. That
Oh,
was,
this desk is. Yeah, thank God that we don't have an aerial shot. I mean, everything from unicorn poop to skulls with cats popping out and everything else. We've got Apple Annie mugs.
mugs. So where am I?
But
it's closing in like a
yeah,
month. So commemorative mug.
but yeah, so it's Feel Good Friday, and for some people are going, what the heck is Feel Good Friday? It's
Well,
basically, I was watching the news about 3 weeks ago. Not really watching it, but just flipping through it like I
Yeah.
usually do, just to kind of scan through and get some of the
latest and
things that are
greatest.
going on in the community. And of course, it was just bad to worse to even
Right.
worse. And it was like tired of watching this shit. And then all of a sudden, there was a segment that came on about these young kids, and it was this positive thing that they did, turning this vacant lot that people would use for a shortcut into a liquor store. And you can imagine, the people that congregate there. Well, these young kids took it upon themselves after there was a tragedy. There was a shooting at a park, and there was just so much negativity into that neighborhood. I don't have the organization's name, but I think it was from Denby. They got together, and these kids cleaned up this park. And not only did they just clean it up, rake it up, and get rid of the debris, they got sponsorship from people to help them plant trees, put in pavers, created a above the ground garden, an elevated garden. Kids, and it was like, and the thing is, though, what really pissed me off, it was like, yes, and all of a sudden it was over, and they went right back to, let's get back to the multiple shooting, and everyone's dead, and we were the first to bring it to you. They just blew right past these kids. It's like, no. So let's it was just like, let's just do something to promote our communities, our families, anything. Good news, whether it's work related, a party, anniversary, birthdays, whatever it is. Hey, Tyler, how you doing, man? The shenanigators are in full force. So come on, shenanigators, give us some good news, or just a feel good story, anything at all.
Yeah.
And that could be, you know what? I had a great day today. I had a good day. Or, you know what? Just a simple little hello. And it sounds so cliche, but I've said it so many times. We are all one hello away from meeting your new best friend. One hello away, man. And
just keep adding best friends to the list.
Yeah, and
add family members to the list.
And what started this off that first time we went on, it wasn't even anything that I planned on, which is usually how these things happen anyways. It was, I was at Buscemi's, this party store, getting some lunch. And as I was getting ready to walk out the door, all of a sudden this little girl comes flying through the door. So I stop, and she runs by, and all of a sudden another little kid goes running by, and all of a sudden here comes Dad. Dad opens the door. He comes by, and he kind of looks at me. So I thought that the train had stopped. So I go to walk out, and there was the caboose that was coming in late, and he was coming in hot, and he flew in, and he kind of pretty much like ran into me, and he looked up, and he goes, oh, I'm sorry, and turned around, went back outside, and opened up the door and held it open for me. He was probably 5-6 years old, and just just that. I mean, see what I
Yeah.
mean about doesn't have to be anything major. Just this good kid, man.
Oh, Tyler's at work today. He's got a new job. And he's blessed with a new work family that he's met.
That's awesome. That's right.
Amen.
Tyler
Got a new job.
got a new job. So
Odd hours, but I got a new job.
so besides Tyler being sober, getting his life together, just like all of us here, Tyler jumped into a few things, man. Tyler, you are doing awesome, man. And it's time to have a few minutes here to celebrate my man, Tyler. You didn't know about this. I didn't know about it. I saw his name. So, Tyler,
What else?
you
is
got
new?
the short straw.
Ah,
Tyler was a guest on My Fight or War, and it was his first time doing a show. And he may have been a little nervous. He did great, though, man. And talking about his sobriety, talking about the things that happened in his life. And in the conversation, he brought up, you know what? I'd like to do what you're doing, do shows, do podcasts. But then it was just kind of gone, because we keep in contact quite a bit.
Mhm.
Tyler is awesome, man. I'll get good mornings. How you doing throughout the day?
Yep.
That's just the thoughtful person that
just him.
Tyler is. But he didn't say anything about the podcast anymore. So I just let it go. And then all of a sudden he brought up MMA. And it was different. He had this fire about it. And I knew it was a little bit more than just talk.
Mhm.
And we were talking about a week or so later. He brought it up again. And I decided to poke that fire. I said, well, Tyler, I said, addiction's been kicking your ass most of your life. I want you, it's your turn to start kicking ass. Like, you jump into that MMA and you be the
Yeah.
best you. And I just said it. It's
Yeah.
not like I was jumping on some big speed. And that's all I said. Next thing you know, he's like, dude, I joined the gym. I'm working out. I'm training with trainers now. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And it was incredible. And wait, there's more.
I love that line. Wait, there's more.
You get a car. You get a car. So then, we talked about that one time, how, originally you said you want to do podcasts, and lo and behold, I get a message saying I'm doing a podcast, and he's already got the name, Knocking Out Addiction. And
Good name.
there you go.
Good name.
So it just goes to show you that, never say never. And because we've all said this, if somebody would have told, that whole thing 5 years ago, hey, in 5 years, you're going to be doing this, what would you say? And we'd all like, hell no. Well, I'm right with you guys, because never, and you always hear never say never, did I ever think I would be sitting in a studio, looking into a camera, talking into a mic, doing live shows, going to events as a guest speaker,
Mhm.
having people come on the show, interviewing them, being a guest on shows, and doing all this stuff live. And because one is most, my younger years, I never liked talking in front of people ever. I would get nervous
guess? Who
talking
would guess?
in front of, one or two people. And, so no, it wasn't in my game plan. And now I absolutely love this shit. Well, wait a minute. We got a Jacqueline.
Yeah, you got a message from Jacqueline you need to read.
Jacqueline, we have a shenanigator, and it says we just had 3 more teens here who saved a man and a family that were thrown from their boat.
Ooh, boy.
Some more young, amazing heroes. Jacqueline
Yeah.
nailed it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's
And
beautiful.
yeah, you know what? That just goes to show you, man, that the good news, it's everywhere. Just like the bad news, but the good news gets swept under the rug because
Mhm.
it's not, sensational enough.
And there's just more good people than not.
Yeah,
I'm
and
just, I'm convinced.
yeah,
People will
you
help
see
people.
this negative shit, and it's just talked about more because it's more dramatic. It's more, in your face. But God, what was I was listening to the radio, and you guys, you probably know the guy. He's on TikTok a lot. What he does is he is an influencer, and I can't remember his name. But he,
Oh, well.
yeah, that's how I pay attention. But I
So
guess
much
he's
for how much
very,
influence
he's got quite the following. And what he does is he goes up to people who may look like they might be in not,
Oh, I
the
remember this.
best,
Yeah.
best of ways, and he asks for money to see if people are going to help him or how they're going to react to him. And the story this morning was someone in Detroit, and this guy was actually getting ready to go in and pawn his wedding ring because he was out of work and they were going to shut off the utilities and needed money. And this guy was saw him, and as he was standing there, this gentleman walked up to him. And he said, "Hey, man, can you help me? Can you spare some money?" And here's a guy who's about to go pawn his ring
Waiting,
so he can
yeah.
keep the utilities on for his family. So what does he say? Yes, I'll help you. Yes, I'll help you. He goes, but give me a second. I got to go in here to get money and then I'll help you. He goes in, pawns the ring, comes back out to give this dude money. And that's when he sprang it on him who he was, and ended up giving him, I can't remember how much money, or no, I'm sorry, he paid for the utility, got all the utilities, paid in full.
Covered.
That was taken care of. The pawn shop obviously heard about what was going on. I mean, social media, I mean, boom, it's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So they, I believe, donated, I think it was like $2,500. Obviously, got his ring, and the story didn't end there. The community heard about this guy, and and it wasn't a setup, because that's what a lot of people say too. Oh, it's just a scam to get money. And see what I mean about how you take
Yeah,
something
yeah.
and it tries to get consumed by something
Right.
negative. No, we're not going to let that happen. So screw you, negative yet. Oh, I almost said a word.
Don't say it.
I almost said a word that would surely get me in trouble.
It would get him shut
There's a
down.
comedian, and his
Jim
name is
Jeffries.
Jim Jeffries, and he is known for saying a certain word. Nobody write it, but please check. He's funny as hell. Oh my God, is he funny? But yeah. So this gentleman was gonna, without hesitation, let me help you. Let me help you. And not only, like I said, utilities, the pawn shop, a lot of the community heard as well and started taking up a GoFundMe and donations to help out the family with, just to get them on their feet. So, you know what? God bless you, man. I can't remember your name, but good job for you. And for the gentleman who pawned the ring to do that without even hesitating, just here, what can I do for, instead of, what can you do for me?
Yeah.
What are you going to do for me? Or what do I get out of it?
Mm-hmm.
No, man. It's
Jackie
like,
knows him. She just said she's it's amazing what he does. She's seen him several
okay.
times. He
So,
blesses
so
a
you
lot
know
of
what I
people.
mean? And
Oh, hey,
that's great.
Lori.
Lori's
Now
in the
there's a
house.
blessing.
In
Lori just
fact,
showed
you
up.
know what? And guys, please, Jacqueline, thank you for sharing that.
That's great.
Tyler, again, with your job, anyone else, anything at all that puts a smile on your face, puts a smile on someone else's face, just shout it out here, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, uh, since that's the case, and we have the power of having microphones, we get to do another one about Lori. And Lori is someone we met through this,
social media.
podcast, social media. And I don't even remember how this whole relationship started. I'm sure it was during a show and just a comment and whatever it was. But through conversation,
now we're related. Hey.
Lori was telling us about Ride With Me addiction support and everything she does in Athens, Alabama, and everything she's been doing in Alabama and throughout the community. Well, this was was it October? It was last winter that we were talking about this. And Lori said, you know what? I'd love to have you come and speak at our event. I'd love to. When is it? June. I'm like, it's winter. It's freaking winter, Lori. And next thing you know, I blinked and
9
we're on
months
a
later.
plane to Athens, Alabama. And not only that, but obviously within that time frame, Lori came on telling us about what's been going on with her community, everything she's been doing. Um, but she wanted to be the first one when we got to the airport, even though we had transportation. Lori wanted to be there, and sure as shit, when we landed in Huntsville, Alabama, Lori was there. And I tell you what, Lori, the event you put on was incredible.
Mhm.
Even though you're like all of us here. When I always say this is not an I and a me situation. This whole family here, we are us and we, and that's you all day. And the thing is, with you know that day, I mean, it was incredible. Everything that happened that day, including seeing someone die
Mhm.
and come back to
And
the
come back.
life because of the power of all of the amazing people that were there in recovery and helped save a life.
How quickly everybody reacted.
Yes, it was incredible. And that was because of Lori and everyone else there in the community who did help, because there were a lot of people. Donald Blow will be there next year. And
Oh.
we get to meet Donald. Lori, Donald is going to be in Connecticut.
Uh-huh.
Get to meet Donald. And so until we get some more feel good stuff, I'm just going to talk about you guys.
And Donald was the first one to start you on your cotton candy. And then Amber.
Yes.
And then Amber kicked in hers.
And my unicorn poop.
And
Hey, cousin, how you
unicorn
doing? And Donald's going to be at the Brian Cody Brothers and Sisters event, the foundation, on the 30th. So I can't wait to meet Donald in person. And just to show, how, we pick up on stuff. When Donald was the guest on our show, again, it may have been a little bit of nerves or something like that, but Donald's doing his thing. And as the show was progressing, all of a sudden it was just like you could see this light just shine on him. And Lori picked up on it. She said, you just saw the light come on. You just saw him like come alive. You just saw him like be this blessing coming over him. And it was really something. And so Lori, from all of us, man, thank you so much for what you do. And and again, everything she does is about everyone else, and it's not about Lori, because she drives people. And she had this old broken down van that she would take people wherever they needed. Take them to doctor's appointments, take them to different recovery homes, take wherever. That's where she would. Yeah, that's what she'd do. Well, obviously, the van was getting quite the usage, to the point where it just said, screw this, and it couldn't do it anymore. Well, by the grace of God and all the positive things, good, you get what you give and you give what you get. And very happy that Lori is back behind the wheel and helping people. So, Lori, thank you so much. And we still got to figure out getting back down to Athens, Alabama, and see the Alabama family, because I had a riot. It's a 2003 Honda Odyssey.
All right.
And plus, not only that, but I got to go see my friend at the gas station and go check out her farm.
Oh, yeah. May was her name?
Sean? No. It was, I got it written down somewhere.
Yeah.
But
she was great.
Oh, my God.
She was great.
Like I said, you talk about Southern hospitality. Man, I tell you what, Zachary, what does it say?
I believe the Tic Tac. Oh, the Tic Tac Blesser's name.
Yeah.
Mark Zachary Daranuski. Okay.
Well, I tell you what, good job, brother.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was.
I'll have to take a look at that. That is real nice. And then you didn't even say that how they started collecting money, and the guy got like thousands.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's what I said. The community found out about it through social media because of all this. and it was all directed towards him and his
Mhm.
family. So
Mhm.
great job.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. So okay, don't forget this is Feel Good Friday. So if you got any stories, I got a little one. If you want to,
go for it.
I can throw it. I was reading. There was a teacher. It starts out kind of sad, but a lot of these stories do, and then they get better. Who had lost her sister, young. She was, I guess, like an EMS driver. Passed away, so she had money. I guess insurance money. And what this teacher did, she took. She has a class. Class was like, oh, well, I remember the picture. They're probably young teens, like maybe 14, 15, and gave each of the students a $20 bill and said, do something nice for somebody, and you're to come back and report what you did. So then the kids, one like cooked, this one guy baked cookies for seniors, another one bought toys for kids, another one bought food for dogs, another one made cupcakes for teachers. And they have been doing this now for years, and people again in the community hear
Mhm.
about it. And even if you throw $1 or $2 or $5, that can accumulate. Says she has enough money now, $20 per kid, that she can do this for at least 7 years
There you go.
without having to ask or do it or put in any of her own money. But it was some of the money that from when her sister passed away, some of the insurance money that they got, she put through that. And it was a nice way to say, because you tell people about paying it forward
Mhm.
and be like, well, what is that? Well, that would be like the kid opening the door for you.
Yeah.
Or like through the drive-through when your mom went through,
yeah.
Manny's mom went through, and somebody who was in front of her paid for her
food.
food. Is like,
Yeah.
just random. And I know I've done that before. I've been in a restaurant and I give the waitress, I said, like, here's some money for, I saw somebody who looked like they could use some money. I said, I want you to pay for their lunch. Do not tell them where it came from. And then I left. I mean, I just, because it's not about getting the accolades. It's about doing something good, and it makes you feel good. It's that dopamine thing, I tell Manny, it's a dopamine rush. It makes you feel good. Yay!
There you go. And that's for everybody who does that paying it forward thing. And that's what it's all about, man. And the thing is, the best part is when you do it just because you want to and you're not expecting anything back.
You get
It's just,
lots back.
when you, in all these stories, it doesn't matter, the story. I mean, as long as you're, as long as you're doing it for the right reasons and you're not doing it for the publicity and all that shit, I'd rather have you do nothing, than do something just so you can get your face out there. That pisses me off, man. But
see
there's
how wonderful
people,
I am. I did blah blah blah.
yeah,
Shut up.
tell me something wonderful about me. It's like, man,
That was
yeah,
I know you. We can't.
if I ever
we can't
posted
say-
something like
we
that, I'd
can't say
beat
a
my
name, but
own ass.
tell them what when somebody.
Oh, there was
on
a
social
post
media.
out there. It said, all right, everyone, post one thing that you guys like about me. Tell me one thing that's so great about me. And I was like,
What?
but anyways, talk about, putting yourself aside. Different things happen. And I was just watching this episode of Deadliest Catch. Those of you probably seen it, about crab fishing and out in the Bering Sea, very dangerous and all that stuff. We were watching this episode, and it's about when you're out there. I mean, you're out in the middle of this ocean. Shit goes south. You only got each other, and it made me think of a lot of different things. That's their family out there, kind of like us. And like for me, when I was with the police department, I would have people, a buddy of mine, he was like, oh man. So we had me in Detroit, my cousin in Sterling Heights, and another friend in Harper Woods. So he would grab our cards. And if he ever got pulled over, he thought he had a get out of jail free card. And I remember telling him, Jerry, just because, I work for Detroit, it's just like people you work with. Not everyone gets along.
That's right.
But when it comes to first responders, just like first responders, man, I knew guys that I worked with that hated each other. I mean, with a passion. And now, you put, your differences aside. When you would hear priority, priority, priority over the radio, if you heard officer in trouble, officer down, It didn't freaking matter what it was. Everyone came, the cavalry came running. And that's just like with us. Not everyone here gets along, or there may be issues. But if someone reaches out needing help, man, we're there. And the perfect example is on that Deadliest Catch. One of those of you who watch it, Jake Anderson, was the captain of this boat, and there was an ammonia leak, and they had to abandon ship, and one thing led to another. Well, anyways, when you do a Mayday, same thing. It's just like a priority run on the radio for first responders. Radio silence, and everyone responds. What happened was they gave the location, what was going on, and you're out there fishing. Some people are 10 miles away, some people are 100 miles away, and it doesn't matter, because once that Mayday went out, everybody in that fleet, engines bearing, just to try to get to that site to help. And it was just seeing these guys on their boats. It was just like, screw it, fishing. It's like, well, this is going to cost us a ton of cash now, leaving our gear here. It never came up. It was just like, give me the setting, give me the latitude, longitude, boom. And they were gone. They were off to help, just like all of us. And that's what's so cool about our family. That's why I always say, man, all of us here dealing with addiction, all of us here in recovery, we are part of an elite fraternity of warriors. And, like I said, we all may not agree with each other, and that's fine.
It's okay.
Believe me, I know there are a lot of people out there that don't care for me. That's good, man.
Who
because
could care for you?
yeah, a bunch of,
don't say it.
You guys got to watch Jim Jeffries.
Yeah, Jim Jeffries. He's Australian.
But no, man, I just, when push comes to shove, when your heart's in it, it's just that alone is such a great feel-good story. We got anything else yet? How about some birthdays? How about some sober dates? How about anything?
I got one. There's a company, because I was doing my research. I know it's the thing I have to do for Fridays, and I love it because I see so many good things. There's a company called Polygon. Oh, you know what? Hush. Who have now developed what's called a smart filter to get the microplastics out of the ocean, out of the water, because there's microplastics, and I guess it's in our food, and it's in things we drink, and it's in our brain now, whatever. But anyway, so they've developed they developed that, which is really kind of cool. Also, it's a medical kind of thing, and how some doctors or scientists from Sweden and China. Okay, show the cat, and then I'll keep talking. Some scientists from Sweden and China are working on gene therapy that may help people to hear. There's a certain rare genetic form of deafness that can be reversed through this gene therapy. I love stuff like that. I like scientists.
Oh, you keep talking.
Yeah,
I have
yeah,
to
I'm
work
looking.
here. I
Yeah,
have to focus.
I like smart people because I always feel I can learn something. I like that. Let's see what else. Good news in the solar and wind department of the world. The world is now generating 50% of the world's energy through mostly wind, solar, and some hydroelectric.
And speaking of which, OG's helping out with the wind by breaking it all the time.
Oh, you know what? Don't even believe it.
Jacqueline, Amber, I love you guys, man.
Well, what's this?
Thank
Okay.
you.
Jackie's got a message.
Hold
there.
on,
Can
let
you
me
see
pop that on
it?
there.
Yeah.
I find out at 2 p.m. Sunday what gender my second grandbaby is. So it's very exciting. Constantly love when the family comes together. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's nice.
This Sunday, right?
That's 2 p.m. Sunday.
We got to do is,
and then last
we
Sunday,
got to have a
what?
Well, I know because I already know what it is. Well, I don't. This is my guess, obviously. Well, I could tell you. It's a boy.
Okay. 50-50 chance. Good.
Yep. So I'm going to say it's a boy.
Okay.
And since we're talking, congratulations,
Yeah.
Shenanigator. Um,
Your friend.
I got to give a shout out. I mentioned this on a few shows. Derek at work and his wife Naveen had their first baby, Sophia, last Monday. Yes, Jacqueline, team boy. They had their first child this past Monday night, and little Sophia, and they're home and doing well. And of course, I had to, find out, man, how was it? How was that first diaper change? And he goes, Manny, I'm a natural. He goes, I got the first bottle, the first burp, and the first diaper change. So congratulations, Derek. Derek is going to be off for the next week. So I'm not going to see you till a week from Tuesday, but can't wait. So congratulations to Derek and Naveen and little baby Sophia. But I'm with you, team boy.
So when is your baby due?
Your baby?
Well, yeah, the Sunday, the gender, the grandbaby. Is it already here? No, it's not already here. Obviously, it's still the gender. Do you know what's the due date?
Congratulations.
Come on, Jackie. We need to know what's the due date. And of course, Derek. Okay, I'm just going to say this is a sexist statement, so just get ready. Okay, so Derek, he's a guy, works with Manny. He's a guy. Talk about the baby, send a picture. And normally what we would ask, how much did the baby weigh and how many inches? We didn't find out.
Just a cute little January the 3rd.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right.
Okay. A New Year's baby.
Also, another one of my Wolverine family members, Juan, and his wife are going to have a baby boy, and it's going to be sometime in October. So, of course, I'm shooting for the 30th. I'm like, come on, man. And Shenanigator, my birthday is January the 2nd. Oh, come on.
Whoa, come on, baby.
I think I might have to, a little extra
Feed her
push.
some hot sauce or something. Get that baby moving.
Yeah, pogo stick. Yeah, trampoline.
Go bowling on the New Year's Day. Get that thing moving out of there so you can get it out of your birthday. That'd be great. That'd be
Jacqueline,
really
thank
good.
you for sharing that.
That's nice.
Come on, keep them coming. We still got some time, folks. Let's see. My mom had to, her PMS didn't come on time for my mom the other day. The PMS was late. And you're probably wondering what the hell I'm talking about. For those I don't know if it's just Detroit, there is a service out there called PMS, and it's bricks and pavers and all that good stuff. So this past Tuesday, they were supposed to come out to my mom's house, but we had rain here in Detroit, and they couldn't do it. So I, of course, had to leave a message with my mom. And I said, how's the PMS? And of course, it was delayed by the rain. So, yeah, but so, okay. Now you guys know that. So that's 30 seconds of your life you'll never get back. Okay.
Now that piece of good news. In Australia, they do a whale census, because they were concerned about the humpback whales. And a number of years ago, they figured in the world, numbering in the hundreds, now like 600, 700 whales in the world. The number is now 40,000. So the whales are coming back. Don't know what they did. Don't know what changes made. I have no clue. But I thought that was really fabulous. Has anybody in this family here ever seen a whale? And I'm not talking at, they don't have whales at, what's that SeaWorld? I don't even know if they have SeaWorlds anymore. I think they may have closed them all.
Well, my heaviest man, I look like a whale. Man, I tell you what, they got lost a few pounds.
As he's eating.
I lost 5 pounds.
I
did. I lost almost 8 pounds. Well, 5-ish.
Okay.
Maybe a couple.
Okay.
But, man, this is good. Amber, thank you. Oh.
He's addicted.
It's a boy and a girl. I'm doing my gender review right now.
Purple and pink twins.
Yep. Those are good. Okay.
Come on, good news.
So,
Shamu. Yeah.
or
Well, Shamu is a
or
killer whale.
yeah, that's the one that tried to eat that lady at SeaWorld.
Oh, killed her.
Oh, that's right.
Dragged her
Oh
down.
man, no.
No, I'm talking like, humpback whales. These are huge.
I'm all sticky. Damn it.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's see. What else?
Shamu. Okay, let's see.
That's for
Mary,
Jane.
talk about feel good jobs. Excuse me. I am a caregiver for many years. I feel good every time I take care that I can love them.
Oh, she
Well,
is
Mary Jane,
so
you are.
she's so good with her patients.
Oh, I got to take this
What?
off.
What?
This is her. I
Yeah.
mean, that's not her.
What?
But
She's lost her hair. No.
and it's back.
Mary Jane
Mary-
she's a dollar store aficionado.
She,
Isn't that a dollar store? She doesn't know what they have, where they are, and their prices. And she gets goodies for all of us all the time.
she has been so nice.
Generous.
Yep. Between this and donations and everything. So, Mary, thank you so much. And I tell you what, I'm sure that the people are very, very blessed.
Okay, well, I have to go get the other because she gave me something to bring today. Let me go get it. Okay, so I'm going off camera for just a second.
Bam. So, Mary, thank you so much. Man, that cotton candy got me. That is so good. But now I'm all sticky. Susie the Wonder Dog is in the house.
Something else from Mary Jane. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Oh,
Mary Jane, you're awesome.
she decorates
So,
the office. Every
Mary
different
Jane-
holiday, she decorates the office.
That's for
Yeah.
Mary Jane. That's for the Shenanigators. That's for My Fight Our War. That's for all of
And
us.
Lori
man.
and Tyler.
Lori,
and
Tyler.
Marla, if Marla's still on.
Yes. I'd say that's what this is all about,
Yeah.
man. Is just kick back. And just sharing stuff. Like
Mhm.
I say it all the time, man, because people I was asked a few times, they're like, some of the things that I'll share, they're like, well, why'd you share this or why'd you share that or what made you think of it? I told you guys because I never, as we know, never go by a script or plan anything unless it's a show with guests on that we have set up, which we have this coming Monday. Since we're talking about feel good, and this is going to be right up your alley, Amber. This coming Monday at 6 p.m., I'm going to make the promo. We have Kate from Fan. You guys have seen her before. She looks like she's about 16, but is incredible. She is in the demand that she has, had so many responsibilities that she takes care of. And like I said, she's with FAN, which used to be Families Against Narcotics, and it's now Face Addiction Now. And she is incredible. And when we first met, I had the pleasure of being a guest speaker with FAN or at one of their meetings, and we stayed in contact. Kate's going to be on. Amber, she's going to be on this Monday at 6:00 because they've got they've got an event coming up, and she wanted to announce it here on My Fight Our War.
Mhm.
So please check us out this coming Monday at 6:00, and it's going to be a great time. I mean, she is being pulled in so many directions, just like all of us, man. But it's met head on with nothing but love and motivation and support. Just like that old saying, man, when you love what you do, you never work a day in your life.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, that's us. So check us out. Oh, what do we got here? Preseason Chiefs game 10, Bears 0. Good. We got what's his face, Johnson, who left Detroit. Wait a minute. You got to put your hat. There you go. The former coordinator for the Lions is going to get his butt kicked. when he comes to Detroit. And
Mhm.
see, that's another reason I look forward to going to Connecticut.
Oh, because
is
they're all New
Coach,
York Yankees fans.
yes, Coach is a huge supporter of my Detroit Tigers. Coach Tony Morrissey loves the Detroit Tigers
Good
and
thing you're not
the
Pinocchio.
Detroit Lions. Oh my God. Coach is like, Manny, can you please bring me a hat? So I'm going to do my best.
Oh.
And I've got my Detroit Motor City Detroit Tigers. She's got the Lions. And
We're ready.
I keep forget a lot of times I'll forget when we're in different cities and different states or different states that I support Detroit everywhere I go. And we were in New York, and I'm sitting there, and that's when there was those the hockey tournament. So I'm sitting there, and all the parents are kind of looking at me like, what? And they're like, so you're from Detroit? And they're like, yeah. Oh, that's right, my hat. So most of the time it's been a lot of fun. And it is. It's a good time, that rivalry. And it's a lot of fun now because for 60 years, man, our Detroit Lions were the butt of every single joke because we were the worst of the worst. We made the worst look good. That's how bad they were, with Dan Campbell and Holmes and everyone, and Sheila and the Ford. I can't remember her married name, but anyways, as a new owner, the turnaround that team has done, it's just bringing the pride. That's another feel good story. Whoever imagined the NFL draft coming to Detroit, and not only did it come to Detroit, we set records for attendance. We've got teams from around the NFL asking about how did we do this? How did we do that? What's the best strategy? Asking Detroit, man. So it's going to be, it feels good to be from Detroit. And, anywhere you guys are from, man, give a shout out. That's another thing, man. Give a shout out to,
where y'all from?
Where's your city, man? Who's your team? We know that Coach is Detroit Tigers all the way. And my boy, Rick the Valley, Rick is Boston.
Red Sox.
Boston Red Sox. And
there's quite a between.
Oh, man. Strongbow, my nephew, he's huge Detroit Tigers fan. He wants me to get him paraphernalia too. Kevin's I was just talking about you, Kevin.
Remember he was.
I was just.
He was talking about you earlier. Yeah, he was.
I was talking about you today, Kevin.
Yeah. Your ears must have been burning.
You back on. Kevin has been kicking ass. Even Minnesota Vikings. There you go. Amber, of course. We got the Wings. But Kevin, I love the post, man. Kevin is kicking ass, tearing it up at the gym. And I just love that. The Chiefs, Vincent with the Chiefs. So we got the Chiefs. We've got the Bears, or not the Bears. That was the score. We've got Minnesota.
Yeah. And Amber loves the Red Wings.
We got the Red Wings.
We know she loves those Red Wings.
But Kevin, we are going to be in touch, brother. I'm going to be reaching out. So check, or OG's going to reach out, and we're going to set something up.
I just got an assignment. All right, Kevin. When we get back from Connecticut.
When we get back from Connecticut, man, check out your messages. New Orleans Saints, local team, but I'm more of a Packers fan. Appreciate how I tell you, Kevin, you are, man. I tell you, just like with Lori, Steelers, baby. You know what? The Iron Curtain. When I was little, man, Bradshaw, Mean Joe Green, Jack Lambert. Holy shit, those guys were intense. So there you go, Lori.
Wow.
Back in the old days. But back to Kevin, man. When it comes to the gym, that's my a few of my happy places. If you know me, you know what they are: church, gym, out in the woods hunting, on my Harley. And
that rounds it out.
Yeah, but before my body started falling apart, I was in the gym minimum 5 days a week, minimum at least 2.5, 3 hours a day. at least, just tearing that shit up, man. And now I do my best, but you know, the best thing too about that is when I used to train people, the look on people's faces. The first thing I'd have to do is like the ones who never worked out. The
Franco
first,
Harris.
yeah, the first couple weeks, the first 1, 2, even the third week, it was new. The endorphins are kicking and all that stuff, so they're feeling good. Um, but I tell them, I'm like, please, because they're like, man, we love you. I feel so good and this and that. I'm like, trust me, you are not going to like me in another week or so. You're going to hate me because I'm going to push your ass. And and especially on legs, you ain't stopping until you're puking, man. And I push them, push them, push them. And I did have some that would quit, but a lot of them, I mean, because my whole goal wasn't to have people quit. It was just to push them to their limits in a safe manner. Um, but I'll never forget this guy, young guy. His wife was a patient of ours way back in the day, and he wanted me to train him. Started training this dude, and he did so good. He listened to everything, never missed. And I remember about after the third month, he kept talking about this date coming up, and it ended up being a family reunion. And I really started pushing him, and we were doing arms one day, and I told him, man, I go, it's cheer day, man. I go, I'm gonna make you puke, and he's laughing. He kind of gave me shit back, which I love. So I go, okay, man. I had him doing like 3 sets of hammers, crossovers, everything, and then 721s, all these different bicep workout. Like, okay, man, let's get some water. Well, he didn't see. He he thought I turned around and he went to drink his water, and he went like this, and he went to drink it, and his arm wouldn't work, so he had to take his other arm and go like this to drink because I just burned the hell out of him. But he went to this reunion, and he called me, and he goes, "I can't wait to see you on Monday." Came in, this dude came up, literally ran up and just started hugging me and actually teared up. He said it was him and his brother and all the attention growing up his whole life, how wonderful his brother was. He's an amazing athlete. Someday, maybe you'll be as good as your brother. All of this stuff growing up. Well, he said that a lot of the family hasn't seen him in a long time. He said, I walked into that family reunion. He goes, I was the talk of the reunion. Everyone was like, oh my God, you look great. And he's just kept thanking me up and down. And I'm like, dude, I showed you what to do, but you did it. You're the one, man. I go, I didn't lift the weight for you. I go, that's personal growth, man. Think about that. So that's what I would try to put into all these people that I trained is it's more than physical. It's more than the big arms and chest and all that. It's spiritual, man. It's inside of what makes you feel good. And just like I tell a lot of people that I train, the best part of it, yeah, is looking good physically, but just emotionally, what it does for you. And Leroy's in the house. How you doing, Leroy? Hopefully, we're going to be seeing you this coming a week from this weekend. Is that right? A week from this weekend, the
Yeah.
30th,
Yeah.
and then that we're going to be in town on the 27th. Mind over matter. There you go. Oh, excuse me. But Kevin, so you know what I'm talking about. And anyway, so that's back at Kevin because Kevin's a lot of his posts are very, very, very positive posts, very motivating. And like for me, I always say, I'm never going to do something that I wouldn't, ask someone to do something that I won't do or can't do. So, that's like the shit I do in the gym. They're like, well, you do it. I do it right there with them. I'd work out with my clients. But Kevin, man, you are definitely kicking ass, and you could definitely see, from week to week to week, man, you are tearing it up. So
tell them what somebody said to you in Bushimi's. Because you work out, and obviously,
well,
you might not be able to really tell on the screen because you're only seeing him from like the top of his pecs. But he's got a huge
Well, this
shoulder, chest, back.
Buscemi's is the place where that little kid
Oh.
said sorry. So I've got a luck of the draw when it comes to Buscemi's. Well, when you're at the gym, you're talking to the guys and you're kind of, what exercises, work for you. Maybe you want to hit the top of your chest. You want to do inclines, do different flies, just do different things. So, to get better results. And, you talk about it at the gym, doing different things. Well, that's at the gym when you expect to hear shit like that. Not when you're in line at a
Pizza
party
place.
store. So I'm standing there, and all of a sudden I hear this voice behind me. So, hey man, you got a really nice back. And did I mention it was a very deep voice? It wasn't some sexy little, girl.
Hi, you have a really nice
No,
shoulders.
no. So I was just like,
what did you say? Did you say anything? Did you say at least say thank you?
I blacked out.
Probably.
I was just like, but I mean, when you're in the gym, man, that's the ultimate compliment is when you talk to guys who are training, man. Hey, listen, I love, what different exercises, what works for you. Obviously, when I would train people, their first time in, I'd get all of their background. And the last thing I would say to them is men and women, I would tell them, look around the gym right now, and who in here, as far as shoulders, chest, body structure, do you want to look like? So I know what to strive for. Some people want to go for bodybuilding, some powerlifting, some fitness. And so that way I could get a picture and, that would be great. And so, yeah. So like I said, that was a little weird. But then it was like 2 days later, I'm in the gym sitting there and it was a guy I knew. And we were actually training back that day. And all of a sudden he goes, hey, my man, he goes, you got a pretty good back. It was just, you expect it in the gym.
In the gym.
But when he said it, it was like right after, like, and I looked at him and I was like, man. But anyways, it was fun. But back at the whole thing about asking people what body structure, one time I had these two, I think like 18-year-old girls, best friends, wanted to start working out together. No problem. And we're going back and forth. I get to the last question. All right, take a look around the gym. Look at the women in here. Who is it in here that you would like to, look like? And it just so happened they point at my very, very good friend Linda, who's won multiple shows. And I mean, I've been training for 35 years. She's been training for even more than that. And so they point at Linda, and I'm like, man, you're perfect. You can't get any better than someone to strive for than that. And they start talking, and then they go, we're going on a cruise. And I go, yeah. And they go, we're going on a cruise in 3 weeks. Can we look like that? By the, and I was like, she has been training for 25 years at this time. No. So, but anyways, back to the beginning. Kevin, you're doing great, man. And looking forward to getting you on the show. And so, yeah, it is going to be a lot of fun. Man, I missed a lot of these. Vincent, you got back. Baby got back.
And Aunt Cookie just arrived.
And Cookie's in the house. And Cookie, you do know that we are going to see you in T-minus, was it 7 days or something like that? What is today? Today's still Good Friday.
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
So we're going to see you for sure on the Saturday. I don't know if we'll see you ahead of time, but we're going to see you. No matter what, we're going to see you.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah. We're definitely going to be seeing Aunt Cookie because we got to get all the dirt on the rest of the family there with Bo and Coach and everybody. But it's going to be such a good time there seeing everyone. Like I said, about yes, got to get one. Oh, and Lori, I saw something. It just reminded me about Lori. you heard us talking about the event that Lori had, the Addiction Eviction rally this past June. And that's when we actually had a individual OD right in the middle of the floor at the rally. I mean, she went from standing there to hit the deck, went from purple, black lips, dead, no breathing, nothing. She was gone. Narcan administered, man. CPR done, got her back. And I saw that sounds like she's having a rough time again. So if that is the case, man,
Send
sending
her some
positive
prayers.
thoughts and prayers to her. You're here for a reason, man. And so that's what we're gonna do. Send positive prayers for anyone who's needing it. And then Cookie, I hope to see you. What does it say? Before Saturday. Oh, definitely. Well, don't forget, we've got Bo's cousin coming on. And what day is that?
Carlo Villa. That's on Friday.
On Friday. So,
Do you know Mr. Villa?
yep. So,
Villa.
yep. So,
Let me see if I can get his name.
So, Aunt Cookie,
correctly.
come to the studio, man. You can hang out with us in the studio.
Oh, wouldn't that be a riot?
Yep. It's going to be a good time at that studio. It's our second home. Again, talk about blessings and positive things happening. As far as me,
Casey,
I never,
excuse me, Casey Villa.
yeah. And as far as me, to be blessed with a studio at all and to have two, are you freaking kidding me? And that's, totally because of the kindness of others. And that's starting a year ago, July 4th,
Mhm.
with Locked In with Ian Bick. So, Ian, thank you, my brother. Thank you so much. And you've been seeing a lot of his posts lately on social media with Locked In with Ian Bick, plus his own stuff. And you've seen our producer with him. He goes by Matty Ice, doing some stuff.
Yeah.
We
I
are going to
love
be
Matty
there,
Ice.
like I said, Wednesday, and we're going to be doing some shows and videos with them as well. And if all goes well, before we leave this coming Wednesday, um, we're working out on time to get myself, Ian, and Matt together
Mhm.
and doing something before we leave on Wednesday.
Mhm.
But those guys are so freaking busy. So if not, it might have to wait till we get there on the 27th. But that's okay. And Lori, pray hard. Heroin's trying to take her out.
Mm.
Well, name of this family is My Fight Our War, and we will not back down from anybody. And it may be her fight, the heroin, but it's our war.
Mhm.
We're going to go to battle with her. And just like Jacqueline, I mean, look at that. Boom. Positive thoughts and prayers from a shenanigator.
Mhm.
You can't get any better than the prayers from a shenanigator. I mean, right there, heroin.
Special powers.
Heroin's going to be sitting there going, I got this. And all of a sudden, it's going to get bitch slapped. And Heroin's going to be, what the hell was that? That was a shenanigator. What's a shenanigator? Don't want to find out and piss one off because that's Jacqueline and Amber.
That's right. They're a team.
And they are awesome, man. Love you
Dynamic
guys.
duo.
Very, very,
yeah.
Yep. Very, very,
lots of love there.
Very supportive and very motivated and very determined. And that's what this family does.
It seems like they've known each other forever, and I don't think they've ever met.
Yeah. And, I got a post, and I've said this a few times, but there's always someone on here who's never seen us before. And I remember when I first started My Fight Our War, again, not having a clue what I was doing, just like now. I'm just winging it, man. I'm just doing what I think works. And by the grace of God, it's working. But I remember like the first couple of weeks into My Fight Our War, just hitting all these posts and people introducing themselves. My name's so-and-so. I've been sober this long, or I'm having difficulties. I relapsed. Just flooded. The pages were just flooded. I didn't sleep more. The first probably 2 months, 3 months, I didn't sleep more than 2 hours because I was up all night messaging people and we had people from around the world. And all of a sudden it just hit me one night. I'm sitting there looking at these posts and total strangers. 3 weeks ago, My Fight Our War didn't exist. 3 weeks ago, there was no My Fight Our War till I created on January the 9th. January the 8th, it didn't exist, and none of us, like I said. But here it was 3 weeks after, and we're sharing such intimate, painful details with other people that we've never met just because it was that safe place.
Mhm.
You're not going to get judged here, man. And next thing you know, it was just people getting hit with, I'm having a hard time. Message me. Here's my number. Call me. I'm here. What do you need? And I remember I chimed in with a video and I'm like, do you see what's happening here? We, came together, complete strangers, and
Mhm.
within this short amount of time, we're a family.
Yep.
And that's all because of you guys, man.
Mhm.
That's because of the shenanigans. That's because of the Kevins and Tylers and Ians and Matt and the coach and everybody. I'd be here all night, man, trying to. When I first now that I do gotta say, when I first started doing this, I could rattle off the people that I was on their show or they were on our show because there's only a few. And I was like, man, this is easy. And now I
Mhm.
tell you, it's such a blessing because of the people that we have met. So thank you. But all right, folks. Well, do you realize we've been going an hour and 16 minutes?
Really?
Doesn't seem like it,
No,
does
it
it?
doesn't.
Jacqueline, you got something good. Come on. I know you and Amber are always good for throwing something out there, such as, let's see. I always go with this one.
Uh-oh.
What do you call it when a bunch of sheep fall down a hill? A landslide. Yes, it's that time. Anybody? Anybody?
And time to roll up the carpeting here.
Oh, that's right. I got to work tomorrow.
You got to work tomorrow.
But speaking of work, and for those of you who are in the Detroit metropolitan area,
And own a motorcycle.
and or even if not, if you're in the area, as you guys that know me know, I work at Wolverine Harley Davidson in Clinton Township, and that is at 44660 North Gratiot Avenue, and it is just south of M59, which is Hall Road. I work there Tuesday through Saturday, and we are having an event tomorrow, and there's a lot going on. We're going to have a custom bike show. We are going to have a performance run with our dyno, where we're going to have 10 people show up or 10 people sign up and do a run, and the highest numbers are going to get a prize. 10th or first, second, third prize for the best numbers on the dyno run.
Oh, okay.
We are going to have a raffle. We are going to have food, beverages, music, and
Mandy will be there.
and I will be there. Come see me. Come say hi, along with all the other Wolverine family members. Um, it is an incredible place. And hey, Phyllis, how you doing?
Oh,
We got to see our Phyllis at the addiction, that event.
yeah, easy for you to
That
say.
one, yeah. Phyllis was there. Got to meet up with Phyllis and everyone else. So it was great seeing you. So Phyllis, it's not that far. Tomorrow, just come on down to Michigan and join me at the rally at Wolverine Harley Davidson, or at the event at Wolverine Harley Davidson. Let's see who else is close. Whoever it is, come on down and see me at Wolverine, man. But I think we're gonna get ready to wrap this up. Miss you too, Phyllis, and Shenanigators. Thank you so much, man. Kevin, whoever else, Vincent and Tyler, all of you guys. The support and love means the world, and we're just gonna keep moving forward. There's so much going on that it's just trying to get things in order. And it's when I first started this, remember I told you how, man, what are these people talking about? It's so busy and this and that, and I just didn't understand it until now being in it. We've got a lot of things that we're kind of dipping our toes in here as far as moving forward. Um, So it takes time, and that's one thing I'm not good at. I do not have patience, none, zero. When I hear it takes time, all that goodness that has been coming out of me the last 5 years wants to just
Struggles a
punch you in
little
the
bit.
face. Man, it just takes time. You know, it doesn't take time. Me breaking your nose. You know, it's just, I've always been that way. We're not patient, but
He's learning.
I'm just messing. What do we got, Jacqueline? We got anything here? We got another. Anytime spent with the family is an amazing
Yeah,
time.
that's
Much love,
sweet.
guys. Hope everyone has an amazing and restful night.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shenanigator, Jacqueline, and Amber, and everybody. You guys make this what it is, man. And that's what I love about it. And that's why, sometimes people will say, well, why do you go on if you really don't have a topic? I'm like, I do. It's called family right
Mhm.
there. And that just summed it up.
Mhm.
So you guys have a great night. So, really appreciate
Well, there we go. I'm trying to figure out which way to go to wave. Oh, never mind.
OG found out which way to wave.
Oh,
And give it up for OG.
all right.
Because if not, she gets very upset. And
Oh, okay.
then I go,
Mm-hmm.
all right, man. You have a great time. Kevin, we'll be in touch very soon.
Mm-hmm.
Keep tearing those weights up, brother. And Phyllis, everyone else, love you guys so much. And as always, keep fighting the good fight.